videos on how to use Artstor to find art for your junior research project. You'll need to grab the username and password from the remote's password page. We're going to go into the database. It should authenticate me because I've already logged in. You won't have already logged in, so you will need to do so. Okay, so there's a lot of different ways you could do this. So I just want to show you. Let's say you were doing something on Protestant Reformation. And I did do this, and it was a terrible search idea. I don't know what I was thinking. I was looking for information, art around the Protestant Reformation, okay? I got 52 hits, and there are not a lot of art. I've got pictures of the Bible. That makes sense, right? Now I'm thinking about it. Wait till you see how they label things, and you'll see why that wasn't a great search term. I then put in here Martin Luther, who started the Protestant Reformation. Listen to me. And all of these are wood cuttings that he did, which are amazing. And I'm thinking, why didn't they pop up when I did Protestant Reformation? So if you come over here, it is looking through this bit of information as to how it's searching, okay? It doesn't say anything about Protestant Reformation. Notice it's not giving me a lot of information about the background about what was going on in this picture. It's just cataloging it, and it's using that information to catalog it, okay? There's all these wood cuttings, which I find fascinating, especially that they're all, even Jesus is dressed like he lived in the time of the Reformation, okay? You can use this to help you cite, but as always, this is never accurate. And if your teacher is going to be particular, you need to build your citation yourself. Download it. It comes into about 150 kilobyte picture typically, which is not high resolution if you're trying to blow it up big. It should make a nice, letter size, 8.5 by 11, but it's not going to make a very good poster. But you could use it as a pattern if you needed to. I'm going to go back here. What I want to show you is, let's say you're going to do Christian sarcophagus. Sarcophagus is a coffin, and that's how they used to identify them. So I'm going to hit search results. Okay, I want to show you something. Let's say I wanted to use early Christian art. So you can go into this advanced search, and of course, you could put art before the birth of Christ, but then it wouldn't really be Christian art, would it? Okay, so you can do your end date. Let's say I want something before 500. I want to see how Jesus was portrayed before 500 AD. Alrighty. Okay, so now I have 202 results. I could limit it more. Okay, I'm going to use this one right here. Okay, so this one's called Scenes from the Lives of St. Peter and Christ. Now, hopefully you know, we don't know who the artist was at the time. We don't know that that's what he called it. Some cataloger made that name up. Okay, so one of the things that you'll see is there's not a lot of information about this piece, but you do know where the repository is. Okay, so what I did is I took the name, Early Christian Frieze Sarcophagus. I looked for it in the Met because it told me it was in the Met. So I clicked that link, went out to this website. I typed in Early Christian Sarcophagus, and I came up with, actually, let's do it. Early, because it actually gave me a couple hits. I want to show you how I had to drill down. Okay, give me a second. Okay, so obviously there's more than one using that description. Here it is. Okay, and now you'll read more about it. Okay, and even better, here is some expert taking you on a tour of the scene from the lives of St. Peter and Christ, which is fascinating. Okay, so if you are finding sources, if you're finding art that you like, go visit the online home of the repository if you can find it, because you will find more information. The bigger the more well-funded the museum, the better the information you find. Anyway, so let me know if that is, if you find this helpful. That's awesome. Let me know if you need help with something else. I'm happy to do so.